What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Newark career mode here on FIFA 22. In today's episode, we are firstly going to be taking on QPR in the Carabao Cup. We played these guys in the Cup last season and beat them, so hopefully a repeat of that in this next game. An interesting move, this career mode actually, that I've just seen is that Pim, the goalkeeper, I think, who we played against in the last episode, has gone and signed for Augsburg. That's an interesting move. After the performance he had against us as well, he didn't look too great. So Augsburg picking up a goalkeeper there from our division. We've added two players to our transfer shortlist, Sylvester Jasper and Alex Mighton, for our wide options. We're going to scout them and see what the scouts think to them, and then maybe purchase one of those later in today's episode. But for now, we're going to be jumping into this game in the Cup against QPR. Here are the two lineups then for the sides. We have to switch things around a little bit for this game with fatigue and things like that. So Hicks at left back, Janvier Goodwin, and we have Hubbard in at right back today. Frankie Kent starts on the right hand side. Bryce O'Shea comes into the middle with Albie Stanley, and Mitchell Lawson starts on the left hand side. James up front with Berahino today. QPR going with a 5 at the back formation. 3 in the middle, 2 up top. Lyndon Dykes featuring highest for them, but there is no wide positions in this QPR team. Chris Willock, we was possibly going to be seeing play today. He may come off the bench, but he doesn't look like he's going to get any game time in this formation, so maybe we could possibly go back in for Willock on the wide spot. We'll keep that in mind as we move forward. Big home game for the boys today at the Flowserve Arena. Cup runs, we do love them. Chance to play against the bigger sides in England is always a treat. A championship side for us today. Chance to go and prove that this side, this 11, has the potential to go play in the championship and put up a fight. See how we fare again today against QPR. Second time we're facing them already. And we haven't even made it to the championship just yet. Billy James is the man to get us kicked off and underway, then back to Albie Stanley. Carabao Cup, how far can we go in this competition? Of course, the FA Cup is the dream. Carabao Cup, early in the season, just gives us a little taste of knockout football. That's nice from Bryce O'Shea, very nice from Bryce O'Shea. The pass not the best though, and that should have been over the top for side out. Albie Stanley, 20 minutes into this game, relatively little as far as chances go. Still Stanley bringing it forward, Bryce O'Shea. Berahino. There's a bit of support, gets it from Billy James. James with a fancy flick around the corner. Albie Stanley. Mitchell Lawson. He waits for Logan Hicks, but he instead turns inside. Still Mitchell Lawson. Strike hits a hand, and it's going to be a free kick in a decent position here. That's better from Mitchell Lawson. Using Logan Hicks's run as a little dummy. Cuts inside and tries a shot. This is a really nice position here. If Sado Berahino can get this one right. A little bit too close maybe. Up and over the wall and good, but wide of the post. Dozzle forward to Dykes. Mon gets it back. He's it off for Dykes again. Dykes involved in build-up play, and will be involved yet again here. Testing Julian Janvier. Jakonski saves, but we don't get to the rebound, and Green turns in the opening goal. And Dykes involved, just playing the ball around, and eventually getting a shot away. Jakonski makes the save, but he only finds Green with the parry, and it's turned in to a relatively open net for 1-0. Albie Stanley out to Logan Hicks. Albie Stanley asks for it again and gets it again. Becoming more of a playmaker, getting on the ball, more confident from Stanley recently. Is Billy James on the edge of the area, shifting it between his feet and attacking and getting past his man, and still Billy James, and he just can't provide the finish. Couldn't even get it on target there, Billy James. You would expect better from him, and that's just not a good finish. Into Bryce O'Shea. Now Albie Stanley. To be fair to us, with Bryce O'Shea, Frankie Kent. Oh, that's nice. Albie Stanley. We've got a lot of youngsters playing in this team, and I mean real youngsters, 16, 17-year-olds. So, very young lineup against a championship side. Here's Frankie Kent. Not really been too outmatched from them so far. Ball from Frankie Kent is a floated one, not the best really. You're never going to challenge that with Billy James against 6-foot tall defenders. And the Dykes. Dozzle movement from Adebayo gets around Mitchell Lawson and Logan Hicks across to him. Lyndon Dykes caught out by Janvier, who for a moment there just didn't know where to kick it. In the end, gets lucky as he bounces one off a QPR man. Here's Mitchell Lawson into the space with Albie Stanley. Sano Berahino to Bryce O'Sheng. Can he take it in his stride? He can for now. Still Bryce O'Sheng. He's gone very wide now. Needs support and gets it from Logan Hicks. Ball in towards Albie Stanley's head, who flicks it on and just wide. Good chance for the youngster just before the break. We've looked decent. We just need to take our chances. Mitchell Lawson's looking a little tired here at half time. We'll take him off. We'll bring Ollie Hunt on. Move Bryce O'Sheng out to the left mid spot. And Ollie Hunt will come into the middle. Adebayo. Bryce O'Sheng moved over to this side. Has now a little bit more defensive responsibility to get back in those wide areas. Now Albie Stanley. That's a run from Billy James. He's getting once. And then the ball over the top. He's more towards side of Berahino. Goalkeeper will be forced there to kick it. We've got 3 men around this. We should be coming out with the ball, and it's Albie Stanley who does. Stanley looking for Billy James. Couldn't find the ball in behind. Julian Janvier. Logan Hicks. Stanley's got a little bit of room here to turn and pick a pass. Closed out, but still Albie Stanley. Still Stanley. And still Albie Stanley. Hit with the left foot into the top corner. What a finish. This guy is going to be special, I'm telling you. 1-1. What a goal from Albie Stanley. Calm in possession. Beating players. And when he gets a look at goal, he has a finish and a half in him, doesn't he? What a hit this is. Across the goalkeeper and into that top corner. Quick change here. We're going to bring on Louis Atkins. Taking off Billy James. He hasn't really taken his chances today. Big opportunities for him. And had the best performance. Louis Atkins will be on though. Hubbard into Frankie Kent. Hubbard's going again. Just give it to Ollie Hunt now. We'll find Louis Atkins for his first touch. Holds it up okay. Now Albie Stanley. He goes into Bryce O'Sheng. Back to Albie Stanley. And Bryce O'Sheng again. This is really nice football from the youngsters. The ball across the box. Cut out by the defender. And we've got a high press here to try and nick it back in those first few seconds, and we don't. And Adebayo has sprung in behind, and Logan Hicks out of position. The centre back now, Janvier out of position. And look at the room starting to open up for QPR. Charlie Austin, we tried to catch him offside and do that perfectly. Chris Willock off the bench in this one. Just did enough there with Sam Goodwin to play him off. Willock has come on up front as well. Like I said, they don't play with wide men, so I was going to wonder where he featured in this team. Up top is where he will come off the bench today. That's not a great ball behind Adebayo. Decent pressure here in the right areas, and we might get a toe in. It's decent, but QPR will play it around us. Ball in behind. Hubbard did enough. Ollie Hunt will find Frankie Kent. Gives it with a 1-2 off the QPR man and gets past his defender, Frankie Kent. Ball across the box is not attacked by anyone. Adebayo deals with it. Flicked away. And now QPR looking to break with Charlie Austin. Willock up with him there, and Logan Hicks with some really nice defending. Hubbard hit. Oh, he smashed it straight into the man there, and now Willock has it. Good defending from Sam Goodwin. Absolutely brilliant defending from Goodwin. Now Ollie Hunt. Louis Atkins has flicked it towards side of Berahino. I think Frankie Kent may have been offside there. Flag didn't go up. Gone back into the goalkeeper Walsh, and 2 men pressing. Forces the kick in towards Hubbard. Ball might be picked up here by Albie Stanley. Stanley into Sino Berahino. Going to twist and turn. He does well. It's still Sino Berahino. And Berahino, wonderful from him. And he couldn't quite get the finish. Story of his career here so far. Excellent until the finish. No winner late on for Sido. Is there going to be one for QPR? They're going to get the last opportunity in this game. It's Willock on the ball. Austin. They go backwards and that will meet the final whistle. 1-1 at the Flowserve Arena after 90 minutes of football. And that does mean a penalty shootout for us. And our first chance at a shootout. We've got Berahino, who's got decent pens, and beyond that, not much. Same really, though, for QPR. So it's anyone's guess as who will go through here. Sino will step up for the first penalty against Walsh. It's a really good one from Berahino too. Charlie Austin, their best penalty kick taker against Jakonski, and Jakonski saves. 1-0 to Newark on the shootout. Albie Stanley, who scored in the game. Left-footed midfielder has his pen saved by the goalkeeper. Green also scored in the game. Has his pen saved by Jakonski. It's 2 for 2 for the young Polish goalkeeper. Louis Atkins off the bench. Gets lucky. Keeper goes beyond it. Stays down the middle in the end. Oh, it's 2-0. Barbe. Oh, under the bar it goes. And the captain will get QPR's first goal from the spot. Now, Bryce O'Sheng has been really good recently, Bryce. And that's a good pen too. Beats the goalkeeper. 3-1. Jakonski has saved 2 pens so far. Another one here sees us knock out QPR again. It's Chris Willock as well. The storyline couldn't write itself. He's dinked it. And he scores it as well. Jakonski went the wrong way. And now it is time for Ollie Hunt. Signed in the summer on a free contract from the Derby County Youth Academy. And now Ollie Hunt steps up. Oh, he's hit the post. And a chance for QPR to level it at 3-3 after 5 pens. The drama continues. It's Field. Field, oh, he goes down the middle and scores. And it is sudden victory now. And young right back Hubbard is the man to step up. I should have sorted the pen takers. Hubbard just hits it hard and scores and gives us the chance. Jakonski again, the man to do it for us. Here we go. It's Adebayo. He's put it wide. No need for Jakonski to make the save, but we are through. We have knocked out QPR in the cup again. Jakonski with 2 penalty saves. And Adebayo blasts his pen wide at the post. And the Flowserve Arena erupts as we are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. We have a scout report on an 18-year-old left midfielder, left-footed, 69 rated. We could pick him up on a free transfer. He's got decent acceleration, sprint speed, very good balance. Agility is alright as well. He's got okay ball control and dribbling stats, shot power, decent-ish passing. His crossing needs a little bit of improvement. But he would be a very good signing for us. I just don't know whether it's that realistic. I will take your guys' suggestions on whether we sign this guy or maybe pick up one of these right now and also sign this guy as another option for us off the bench. He looks very good, but obviously being Spanish, would he join us? Let me know what you guys think in the comments there. 3-star skill moves for him. Okay, so taking a look at Alex Mighton here, it does say that the team will not sell this player as it's too important to the club, which is disappointing. It looks like we're not going to be able to bring Alex Mighton in. We will keep the scout report on him though. Sylvester Jasper, the other suggestion, he's got the flair trait. And again, we don't know too much about him right now. The 5'8" high, which is always very good, but we don't know how much we should bid for him just yet. So we'll finish the scouting on Jasper and then maybe look to bring him in, or bring in Luna, or maybe bring in both. A good start to our season sees us up to 3rd in the division after 5 games, 11 points picked up. Hull City and Peterborough, the early leaders, with Portsmouth on the same amount of points as us. MK Dons and Wimbledon are both just behind as well. So they're the teams to be looking out for, I think, this season. They look like the strongest squads and they're already up here. So this looks like it's going to be the race. We're taking on Sheffield Wednesday in our next league game, 10th for them after the first 5 games, and they own one of our former players in George Evans. I hope he features today as we take them on. He may be returning to the Flowserve Arena. It's slightly different since he was last here. Berahino also against his former team. Can he get a goal? George Evans starts in the middle. I think that is him on the left-hand side of midfield. Sheffield Wednesday. I do like that kit. That's very nice. And we will go with Jakonski in goal, Hicks, Jean-Pierre Goodwin, Sessegnon, Kahinde back in the team, Oakley Booth back in the team, Albie Stanley after a good performance, and Mitchell Lawson also gets the start. Billy James and Sido up front. Here he is, George Evans, the former Newark man. who joined Sheffield Wednesday for I think around £2.5 million from us, will be returning to the Flowserve Arena for the first time. Sino Berahino will be taking on Sheffield Wednesday for the first time. And we are underway in what should be a very spicy afternoon. It's going to be good to see how George Evans performs in the midfield, and can Sino Berahino go nab a goal against the side that he used to play for. He's played for a lot of teams, to be fair, Sido, so I'm sure he doesn't have a lot of love for the club, as I'm sure he doesn't really for our club either. He's here to make his name for himself. There's Billy James. Goes back to Sam Goodwin. And an early stint of possession here for us, and we're not going to give the ball away early and concede chances, he says, as Logan Hicks under pressure. There's a bit of a high press here from Sheff Wednesday. Not too much to deal with. Mitchell Lawson into Billy James. Logan Hicks is advancing as he loves to do, and here he is. There's no one in the box for him to aim for at the moment, though, for Logan, and he'll just run and win a corner off Durkin. Any chance maybe for Sado to whip one in towards the heads, and it's in towards anybody really. It's Oakley Booth on the edge. He was going to bend one into the arms of Dawson. Palmer gets it back from Brown, and then into Seseng Young's defensive area. George Evans picking it up now. His ball into Musa Sal, and this could be dangerous. It's Brown with a wonderful goal. Wow, what a hit that is, and Sheffield Wednesday lead after 11 minutes. Musa Sal out towards Brown, the goal scorer, into the box. Janvier to the north. Kahinde, first involvement for Tosin Kahinde today. Seseng Young had gone around him. Kahinde at the moment will just stay backwards, and they're allowing Seseng Young just to walk in here. And Palmer with a good challenge. I think they don't think we've got much of an aerial threat, so they're not too fussed about us getting crosses in around wide areas. Jalen Brown's goal there just minutes ago. Corner, Sino Berahino in towards Goodwin. It's gone goalwards but cleared away by Risky. Oakley Booth picking it up. You find a good pass. You find Sino Berahino. Oakley Booth to Kahinde. Shifts it and accelerates away from his man. Can he get a cross in? He will. It's a good ball. It's headed brilliantly into the back of the net by Sino Berahino. He does get a goal against his former team. No show of respect either, as expected from Sino Berahino. This is a nice little bit from Kahinde, already proving his worth. Good ball. Berahino, lovely header, 1-1. Ball punted long downfield there, and Sam Goodwin brilliantly. Julian Janvier. His pass takes a big deflection. Logan Hicks, flicked by Mitchell Lawson to Albie Stanley. Good acceleration from him, Albie, and it's a low ball towards Billy James that's dealt with. Janvier gets to it. Kahinde, just the wrong way there. That's a nice ball through, and Goodwin's in trouble. Risky, then breaking. There's a Sal laid off to Patterson. Into Sal, and Jakonski did well. Sessignon with a block, and it's still turned in. Offside flag stays down, and Sheffield Wednesday lead again. Patterson's goal. Oakley Booth 2. Berahino, and now Billy James. James hits it from the edge of the area. Sweet as you like from Billy James. It is 2-2 right after the break. Billy James, man, sometimes he just misses a lot of chances, and then other times he just hits worldies like that. Don't know what to expect from him half the time. This was nice though. Berahino with the assist into James. No one in front of him, so why not just smash one? Albie Stanley, first time ball off into Berahino. Now Oakley Booth. Kahinde. Chance for him here. Got the centre-back come out to him. And can't get the best of Iorfa. But will win it back for us. Good spot. James, back to Kahinde. Good football. Kahinde, edge of the box, is wow, who does score. It's not the prettiest of finish from the left back, but it's in with his right foot. And we lead by 3-2 against Sheffield Wednesday. Goalkeeper might have thought he should be doing better here. Really nice from James and Kahinde. Cut back to the edge of the box, and with his right foot. Down the middle it goes. You can see the finish here up close and above the keeper, to be fair. We lead George Evans there. Watching that one fly in. The one go. So George Evans sprays one into the path of Jaden Brown. Put to Sau on the edge of the box. Risky. Looking for Sau. Oh, it's got past Janvier. And Jakonski called into action. Sheffield Wednesday almost back level immediately after Janvier just allowed Sau to turn off him, and now he's going to come off the pitch and be replaced. Gregory on in his place, corner. George Evans takes it. Stanley was there, and that's going to be headed away, and it's going to hit Stanley and possibly go in. Scramble, get it away, says Senyong. Barahino has just flinched and flicked it around the corner. George Evans has it. Good tackle. Albie Stanley into Barahino. Break is on. Barahino through to Billy James. Chance to make it 4. Chance to put it beyond any doubt. Billy James in behind. Surely for Billy James. It's saved by Dawson. And he keeps Sheffield Wednesday in it. This is what I mean about Billy James finishing. He hits worldies and then he just can't take these kind of finishes. Barahino's corner. Ball in towards Billy James. It's going to be headed away. Albie Stanley on the edge will pick it up. Into Kahinde. He turns and finds James. And Billy James scores this time. The inconsistency in this man's finishing continues with a wonderful goal. And we are 4-2 up and surely securing another 3 points in the league. Sessegnon. Oakley Booth. And Barahino. Kahinde. His pace will drive inside. Still Kahinde and still Kahinde. And it's another poor finish. Again, dribbling brilliant. We just need to work on our finishing in front of goal. Saying that, we've scored 4 goals at home here. And we still need to work on our finishing. It just shows how open this game has been. And here's Oakley Booth and Barahino had just gone offside. Time slowly running out for Sheffield Wednesday in this game. It should be 3 points at this point. I don't think they're going to get 2. Risky's ball will find George Evans, who's looking to get one here, and he will score it, but he was in an offside position, and the full-time whistle goes. George Evans didn't get his name on the score sheet. He did have the ball on the back of the net, though. This is a very good victory for us today. Again, chances not quite being taken as we would like, but we've scored 4 of them. We can't really argue too much. And we will continue our good form in the league and in the cup as well. Thank you for watching this episode though, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.